Hi, my Scorpios. Welcome to your March reading. I want to thank you all for being in my channel and coming to, listen to your messages here. And I want to welcome the new subscribers and thank you for being part of my channel. And I want to remind you guys that these readings are general, so it might resonate with you completely, just partially, or maybe not at all. But don't force it, just if it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate. And this reading is for your sun sign, rising sign, and your moon sign. So either of those, it's good. And let's start your reading. So let's check what's going on. I'm going to be focusing more in your love life, okay? So they're going to be a little bit more extended. So yeah, I'm doing it a little bit more extended. I think you deserve to know more, right? So let's see what's going on with the present. There you go. Well, to my Scorpio, what is the foundation here? So I'm just gonna kind of like go foundation. Okay, it just popped right there. So right, I see someone getting a little stuck in between heart and mind and thinking, I need to choose. I need to choose. What is going on? And I'll get there. So while I'm shuffling, I wanted to let you know that right now in March, we have Mercury retrograde and Jupiter retrograde. Yeah, you know what that means, right? Ooh, something good's coming here. Juicy, my Scorpio, juicy. So, in your first house, Jupiter retrograde. Let me see what we see here. I just want to see your first, how you feel first. How you feel first. I know it's taking longer, but I know people like to see how I shuffle it. And it does take a little bit longer when I shuffle it. So I want to see how you feel. Ooh, what's going on with you? You being very decisive, but at the same time, you're not closing a cycle here. I think you're kind of feeling more into yourself. Like you are more me, my Scorpio. It's all about you. It's all about you. You being a little not sharing and caring too much. You more into yourself. And we're going to get here because I really need to look at that. So, what is the influence here? No, actually, I want to know what is this King of Cups. Ooh, all right. So, let's start here. My Scorpio, first of all, I see you. I see you being a little more selfish and like you just want things for you. You're not willing to finish things, to terminate things, complete tasks, but you at the same time are being decisive. So you being more decisive of being into you, worrying about you more, and then at the same time leaving things behind that you need to fix. So Mercury retrograde is coming here and Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter retrograde is going to be working directly into you because it's in your first house and it's who you are. So, and I think it's going to be working on you because I think someone here is not deciding what to pick. Should I do this? Should I do that? So you're in a crossroad. You definitely in the past feeling like you don't want to do anything. I don't want to pick. I don't want to do. I don't want to grow up. It's me. And you going to be really thinking about you and how to grow because Jupiter is about growing. And when it comes to your relationship, what you want between your heart and mind, what is that you want in a relationship? And the relationship you are with, or if you're alone, you looking for love, what is it that you want? You are just not doing anything. You are in a passive mode. It is you. If you have nobody, it's like you're like, okay, whatever. I'm thinking about me first. Like it's me. Me, 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 me. But if you're in a relationship, not willing to bring anything to the table is not good neither, because you're in the present situation. You are feeling like, oh, I feel things are pretty fair, right? I don't feel like I need to do anything. Do I really want to pick up reaping what you sow? This is the card of reaping what you sow. So you're contemplating, should I pick up the fruits? Like, are they mature enough? Because right now it's like, I feel like everything is going well in a certain way, like whatever. So behind this, it's because I think you feel like, okay, it's fair. I don't know from the other person's perspective, but for you, you feeling like, should I make a move? I didn't want to make a move. Nobody's doing anything. I'm in a resting period, separated, splitting up, and it's okay. Now, should I continue with this, or should I be more active? And in the future, I see someone offering something. It might be the other person offering you love or trying to offer something. And I see what's influencing. Jupiter is influencing. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. So what is influencing in this person, or whatever energy is coming to you, offering something new, not something new, but wanting to be in a relationship, want to, be there for you despite you being here, or it's the opposite around. It could be you or the other person, but Jupiter is coming into play and is reminding you of consequences, reminding you of putting effort. It's very important because it's retrograde. So I think you need to start working more, because at the end, the most possible thing that could happen in whatever you're dealing with in this month with your relationship, it's not stable. Maybe someone needs to put effort, because Jupiter's here reminding you, you need to put effort. And Jupiter's in your first house. You need to work in you. And it's you, you, you. And it's very much here telling me with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Because this is you. And I ask about you. What is with my Scorpios? And it's like, yeah. I think you're not sharing too much that you should. Being more open, being more willing to put the effort. I have to make the redundancy here, because Jupiter is saying, hey, because something at the end of March is telling you there's no going to be balance, and it's probably because you're not going to be working on that. So what else we can see besides this not balanced thing? Like, I wonder, like, why? Not why, but what else about this? Okay. Someone needs to be patient. Someone needs to have to actually tame that beast inside of you. Or someone is just always like, feel like, okay, I need to tame that, because, it's bringing this instability in the relationship, emotionally, even, in the material way, depending how you see it, depending on your situation, whatever you're dealing with. Could be that you're dealing also with something material in the relationship also. But it's about having the strength, having that confidence, and there's no stability about that. Someone is not. Someone needs to tame that beast. Someone needs to show confidence. That's how I see it. Someone is just, or maybe showing too much confidence if it's you, because you're more focusing you. Like, okay, I'm not willing to share my feelings, willing to share things, being more understanding about your situation because you're not being more understanding. So that's how I see. And that's why things are happening here with the death in reverse. This is why Jupiter is coming here and trying to slap you and say, listen, the love is here, but there's consequences. Like, if you don't work on this, if you don't put any effort, because I see nobody really working on this, even if you are, you know, even if you're alone, you don't work in which is really important for you, and you say, well, I'm okay. It seems like everything is working good. Why do I need to? No. Now Jupiter is coming and says, listen, even in the future that you're having these influences, you're gonna have a reminder here, and that's why the ten of coins is going to be, sorry, 10 of coins is going to be reverse. And I just dropped this. So what else can we see here with this outcome? How are we moving from one to another? Oh, all right. How are we moving? Okay. How are we moving? We need to be more fair. I think this is just this card. You might be dealing with Scorpio, with Libra, with the Scorpio, your own sign, Scorpio. And I think you are very stuck in the past. Maybe memories of your childhood. I don't know if my Scorpios are really trying to work on that, because it's something inside of you that you need to work on, that Jupiter is going to force you to work on, because that is affecting your relationship or your relationships in general. And this card is a little karmic, and it's about fairness. It's about looking at the things in a balanced way and trying to find it, right? So here it is, someone trying to balance things out. And I think that you need to be fair, or whatever you're thinking, or whatever is there inside of you. Is it working for you, or is it not working for you? Just wonder. Because there are things, by you not risking, you're leaving things in the air with lack of information here. Instability, needing to have self-confidence, or too confidence in certain way that is bringing you the instability, because you feel like, oh, but yeah, things are going well. We, in the relationship, whoever, there isn't give and taking equal, but you don't feel like, so then I don't need to make any effort. However, like I said, Jupiter is going to work on you, and it's going to make it harder for you. Jupiter is, like I said, expansion, growth, and also make things slower for us to change things. And you're not going to be willing to risk. You're not risking. And then boom, justice comes here and says, no, you're not going to risk, because then if you don't risk, then you're not going to get what you really are expecting to get. Leaving someone in the dark, or someone leaving you in the dark. Not willing to risk, to put any type of effort in deciding what you really want to do with this relationship. Could be the opposite. Could be that person doing that to you too. But obviously, it's something from the past. Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde in your 6th house. Health and work. Maybe things that you need to review. Right? And this is probably you not following your intuition either, because the High Priestess is in reverse. And I think you need to find that in yourself. And that's why Jupiter is coming to help you to grow, because you're not seeing inside of you. You're not following your intuition. You're not seeing things clear. And you at the same time are putting this other person who you be with, or you're going to be with, in that mode too, of not trusting you. You're not trusting this person, whatever it is. Not risking, not making any risk, not trying to move to the beginning of adventures. Like, No. Do I really need to advance and do any type of move or movement with this person? Nah. Because you just like not feeling it. But remember, the justice is here. And justice comes with fairness. And the universe can be pushing you to be fair. It's a karmic card. Right? So, what we need to do to make things better, to fix this 10 of coins in reverse, because we want to feel happy. We want to have this strength to turn this here and commit, not only inside of you guys, but to make the other person probably commit to you. Because it could be either way, or you just having the issue or someone else, but I feel more as you. It's deep inside of you. Because I see you with the Queen of Cups. Reverse. So, what can my Scorpios do? It's a whole bunch of cards, but I'm just going to take this one's here. All right. You guys are... All right, that's it. And I'm going there. So, how can you guys try to make this work and make it happy? First of all, this is the main thing. Leave everything behind. And when I'm saying behind, you being impatient, you focusing more on the material or more in the physical or more in things that are not emotional, and you're not speaking the truth. So what it's saying, leave all of this, which I already talk about, is telling you you need to walk away from that. Or either you doing this to people, or people doing this, or whoever your partner is, or the relationship you're in with is doing this to you. Not telling you the truth, not being able to speak the truth, able to clarify the situations that why this is happening, or you just not focusing in the emotional. And I think it's you. You as a Queen of Cups in reverse, I don't think you very emotional at this point. Maybe you're not happy with this person, or something. It's just like, I'm comfortable, but not happy. Because you still have this. The Sun in reverse, which is happiness, but just 80%. So I see that whatever's happening here, apparently balance is not truly balanced, to get at the point like you're not going to be willing to commit, or this person is not willing to commit, and then you need to tame that beast. Maybe if you need to tame your own beast, or your beast, or someone else's attitude, someone not being strong enough, and you feel like, you know, like something is coming out of the balance at the end. So we don't need to look at all of this ones. And what you need to do, I just said it, right? What you need to do again? You want me to say it again? Be more patient, focus more on the emotional, and be able to speak the truth. Sit down, talk about it, because they telling me walk away from all of this, right? And then you can turn this here like this, right? So what is the energy coming at the end? How are we going to enter our April? What is the card that is going to show you? Just one card to show us what is the energy that we're going to be entering in April. What is the energy we're going to be entering in April? Uh-oh. And this card, well. There you go. There you go. You need to be more organized, and you need to know what you really want, and listen a little bit more. Because this meaning that, look at this, same thing. 10 of Pentacles reverse, and this reverse. you guys are, doesn't mean unhappiness, just means there's no agreements. There's no commitment, there's no agreement between you and the other person, or inside of you. And this is the period March is going to be about you and working and growing, expanding, either in yourself, your personality, and who you are, and is going to help you to grow as, you know, in the relationships with Jupiter in retrograde. And be careful whatever you say, because Mercury is retrograde too when it comes to your sixth house, health and work. So even with your children. So if you have kids, you might have to be pushed to um, work harder, and maybe you had disruptions in your daily routines. You need to help your children a certain way, maybe with their own activities, etc., etc. So, you know, expect that too. So that's why this could be to frustrations and comes to Mercury retrograde, and when it comes to kids too at work, right? And healthy habits you need to preserve and stuff like that. So anyway, my Scorpios, I hope I help you in any way. I send you, I send you a big kiss. Love you all, and much love, much light, and I see you in the mid-month. Ciao.